boys. Brentford 2, Bournemouth 0. We're out of the Carabao Cup in the second round. Fucking hell, lads. What is it about us in cup tournaments? We never really seem to get that far, do we? Obviously, we got quite far in the FA Cup last season with Man City, but, that was an anomaly. We usually only get, a few rounds in and then we get knocked out, and yeah. My God. Let's get into the game. Fuck me, lads. That's probably one of the worst performances I've seen at home at Dean Court in a very, very long time. And what really infuriates me, that was my first home game this season. I didn't get to go to the Wolves game last week. I had to go to this one. I thought, yeah, against Brentford, we have a chance. And a cup game, this will be fun, exciting. My God, that was probably one of the worst performances I've ever seen. Bear in mind, you can make the excuses of, we didn't have our starting Premier League team. It was a makeshift team. We had a rotatory team. There was only a few real actual starters in the team. Most of them were new signings that have only just turned up to the club. I'm sorry, but you can make all the excuses you want. That performance was inexcusable. I don't care if it's full of the veterans of the team or just the new guys in the team. I don't care. You cannot be playing like that against a Premier League team like Brentford, who we are going to be playing later on in the Premier League season. And the fact they've knocked us out of the League Cup already, that's going to give them confidence when they come back again later on in the season. And yeah, tactically, I don't know what we were thinking. We were just doing the same thing over and over and over again, running down the wing on the left, running down the wing on the right. It was just the same thing over and over again, and nothing was working. We made ourselves look like a one-trick pony the whole match. And even when we brought on all the quote-unquote, the big guns of Evanilson, Semenyo, Tav, all the normal starters, it was too late. The game was already done. As soon as it went to 2-0 in the 70th minute, we might as well just headed home. The game was done. You could have brought back Maradona and Pele to play on our side and we still would have lost. It didn't really matter. And yeah, it's just disappointing. I think Adley had a great performance. I think he really showed up well. Doak, I'll be honest, it was a little bit of a shaky first impression, to be honest. It wasn't the most impressive first start, to be honest. Trying to think who was probably the weakest link. I'd argue Scott wasn't really that great. I would have personally have kept Adams on over Scott. And also Christie, bless him, he was trying, but I don't think he's fully fit yet. He's only just come back from injury. I don't think he's 100% yet, so we should have really gone with Adams over Christie. That was a big mistake. I think that was probably the biggest mistake, to be honest, of the selection. And yeah, it's one of those I could just rant on forever, but I don't want to rant on forever. I almost just want to erase this game from my memory and just move on to the next game. Now, obviously, next game we got Tottenham away, which is one of the grounds that we notoriously don't get much out of. I think we've only ever won there one time in our entire history. And yeah, the way they've been playing against the quote-unquote the lower teams like Burnley, if they're going to play like that against Burnley, they're going to absolutely massacre us. Because also, it depends who we play. I think even with our full-strength team, we're going to struggle against this Tottenham team. This Tottenham team are on fire right now. And yeah, score prediction for that one, oh God. I think if we're going to I think we'll still lose. I think honestly we're going to lose this game coming up, lads. I'm not got any confidence, to be brutally honest. I'm not even going to front it. I think if we're going to get anything, it might be a 2-1 defeat to Spurs on the weekend. I think that's probably what it's going to be if we get anything. Depends if Evanilson ain't turned up in 3 games now, 2 Premier League games and the League Cup. Still hasn't scored a goal. Semenyo is literally the only guy that can score. Tav, I'm not even going to count the Tav Wolves goal because that was the most luckiest goals there is. There was no form or technique to that. That was just a hit and hope, and he just luckily got it in the net. So yeah, Semenyo's literally our only real attacking threat. If he's not playing or starting and not playing well, who we got? Adley, he's only just arrived, so we can't put the pressure on him. Same with Doe, we can't put the pressure on them. They've just turned up as well. So yeah, if Semenyo doesn't show up against Spurs, we're in trouble because we've got nobody else really attacking threat-wise. And they've got, Richarlison, they've got Kudus, they've got Brennan Johnson. They've got so many other options that we just don't have, and that's why we're probably going to lose on the Saturday game. But yeah, for me, it was just more gutting. That was my first home game in months. I've been dying to go back to Dean Court for so long, and I get to see a performance like that. It was just like, really? It was getting to the point where I was generally considering going to the ticket office and saying, "Can I have a refund?" Because that was fucking not worth the money. It was actually that bad. I'm not kidding. I was getting that close to saying, you know what, I'm gonna go to the ticket office and ask for a refund because this is embarrassing to watch. But at the end of the day, lads, we're out the Carabao Cup, so we've only got the Premier League and the FA Cup left this season. I can't see us getting a European run, so this is basically all we got left now. It's a shame. I do like it when we have a little bit of a cup run, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen this season, to be brutally honest. So yeah, we'll see how we do in the FA Cup. But if the League Cup has anything to go off of, it's not looking promising. And yeah, Premier League wise, I already said at the start of the season we'll probably get about 10 or 12th place, but unless we really buck up our form, it could be a bit lower further down the table than that. But yeah, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start ranting and raving, and I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. Thank you for watching my reaction. I know it's a late one, but like I said before, I was just too tired after the game and just too pissed off to do it. I said I'll do it in the morning. So yeah, on that note, thank you for watching my reaction to the video. I've been your boy Richard Morse. Up the cherries. I'm just praying we've somehow figure a way to turn this around because we need to sharply. I'll catch you in the next one, lads. I'll be doing a watch along for the Spurs game on Saturday. Come and join me there. I'll try and get my man Steve to come along as well. So yeah, hopefully see you then. See you later, lads.